Alright, we got part of it separated. We had to move over to the vise because these other bolts are tough. No speed wrenches. We're going to have to work at it a little bit. So, seeing what he's got going over here. Alright. So, we got it in the vise. Hey, first thing we figured out, as soon as you release the bolts, the thing is kind of like magically assembled. And good thing we marked it, because right away we figured out that there's no there's no indicators on how to put it back together. So hopefully our marks don't wash off. We're still at a total loss as to why that turbo is so floppy in there. We haven't seen much dirt. It don't look dirty. That's the prump side. The other side was pretty clean. Don't know. Oops. Sorry. Got a headshot. We're trying different things. We're hoping that when this comes apart, it'll be more obvious to us as to what's wrong.
Well, I can tell you these fins are shot.
The what?
The fins are shot.
No, they're not. Are they broken?
They're all ground down.
Oh, see, all the fins are ground down. I wonder where they went. Right in the tailpipe, I'm sure. Whoever invented this crap? Hey, a funny thing right on here, it says not for aircraft. I know why. They figure, yeah, we can get by making crap. We'll just do it that way. Don't fly with it. Just keep it on the ground. You'll live. Just might be walking.
You just might fall in the area.
Oh yeah, or you just might kill all the mosquitoes in your city. We still don't know why it smokes. Oh man, tight. Alright, I'm standing back. Stuff can happen here.
Yeah, like bolts breaking.
Like bolts breaking, that's something. Hey, it's Scott to go down and get a haircut. Alright. What are you hoping for? This is amazing. See, this is what makes Saabs tougher to work on than they look.
Well, I gotta remove that line.
How chewed it up it is. It's gotta remove a line, he says. Again, I hate to make boring videos, but I was really hoping we'd see the results of the inside of this. Besides that, these videos are taking a long time to upload. We've been at this for an hour. I told you guys when we started it was a half-hour fix. Since we started all these videos, well, we're into it for a good hour. Alright, more coming apart. Funny thing about this garage, we leave parts everywhere, and it takes us forever to figure out what was there. It's one bench to the next. That is one tight little bolt. Out of all of them.
Ooh.
Ooh, that was an ooh.
That was a bad news.
Bad news, ooh. I might end up taking the surface cutter to get out of there. Hey, I'm going to keep you guys posted. This is going to take longer than we thought. It's always with the Saab. That's why we Saab. Hey, if he's lucky, get it on there. Maybe we got a thinner one. Oh, we got it on there. That'll help. Hey, that was a lucky deal. That's why they call him Lucky Lucky. Alright, we'll see what we're almost there. In case you guys are ever wondering what's underneath here, we've never seen this before.
Oh, it's stuck together.
Well, in one of the other videos I watched, the guy hit it with a big mallet.
Did he?
Came apart.
Did you undo that?
No, I don't think so, but I don't remember. We'll find out if you're supposed to undo that. They told me that's a left-handed nut on there. But why is it so wobbly? And that wobble is what caused it to smack the side, which caused us to break it. You would think these parts wouldn't be that expensive, just to go find a new whatever that is that's messed up in here. Be hard to make. We're not that good at making things like that. had a 3D printer, I could try to print one, but probably wouldn't last. I don't know. I wonder how important it is that all the fins are there.
Probably quite important.
What are we looking for?
A rubber mallet.
A rubber mallet. Okay. We're still looking for a rubber mallet. That's another problem. It makes these 15-minute jobs into hour jobs. One rubber mallet. There's a big hammer. Tap it with that.
I'll tap it with a hammer.
Don't bend it. Might cause a problem with it. Okay, now we got to see what's going on. I bet all that. Heck, all that looks really nice. There's nothing wrong with that. Big chunk of nothing. There's the wobbly guy. What the heck? We're gonna throw that in a vise and take that apart.
Oh, his fins are gone too.
His fins are gone too. What a POS again.
And that's oil runs in this area. Look at all the oil right there.
That's what's blowing it by. I don't have a clue. Yeah, that's weird. Alright, we're going to take that apart next. Just because we're taking things apart. Yep. Put that with your other pile. We got piles of parts everywhere right now. Now, what I would recommend is putting the other part in the... Oh, I think I read that there's a clip and a gasket. Must be a bearing in there. Is there a clip sitting on here? On the end?
No, it looks like a special holding tool.
We got a vise. I don't think we can hurt it too much.
You want to hold it just like that? Take this nut off of here?
I think the nut's left-handed too.
Do you want me to take that nut off there?
That's what we're going to do next. What the heck? Don't grab the fins. We're going to show you what we're getting into. We're probably getting into our next Christmas gift. Okay. They're connected, we figured out. We'll go ahead. One guy took that off using a special type of tool.
Uh-oh.
Called a, I saw him do it, he used a channel locks. What'd you find? A star bit. Let's see what happens. This is a big guess. I think I read that they put it on left-handed, and that way, in case the car backfires, it doesn't spin this apart. Did this car ever backfire?
Did it?
Yeah. Because that's what happens if, well, not in this case. Backfire should have tightened it up.
The wrench is in the house.
The wrench is in the house. Anyways, I heard that they put these on left-handed to prevent it from backfiring. If a backfire happens, it doesn't spin it apart in here. You think if that's a problem, they've been better off putting a clip on there and keeping it from coming apart. Heck, I wasn't the engineer on the project, so what if I was? I would have done it different. Unless I wanted to make a lot of these parts. I'd have done it like they did it. Seems like a good aftermarket business. Figure out how many Saabs were sold, and then figure out how much this costs. There is money in this business for sure, fixing Saabs. Hey, take a look. I'll give you a quick... He went off to get a tool again, but I'll give you a quick look. That turbo dropped right out of the bottom there. Pretty easy. Couple of oil lines, hardly a little coolant. Dropped right out. Was he good or what? So, we didn't remove the manifold. Didn't want to. Okay, so we're still making headway. This is so painful. I'm gonna maybe have to come back to showing you guys what we found out, because I don't like... Well, here comes a tool. Maybe we'll have an answer here in just a second. We're going to show you an important thing. We're going to find out if this is left-handed or right-handed. Right now we are kind of discouraged, thinking we don't care because we're going to probably buy some parts that are new. Left-handed? Which way? Something else is turning.
I'm going left.
There, you did left. Look at it, came loose with a left. So it's the wrong way. That's what I thought. Alright, the guy said it'd come right apart easy. He said there's a nice little bushing in there that screws you up when you go to put it back together. Okay, so oh, look at, there's some bolts in there. A cover, is that cover loose? Check that out. Will that lift off of there right now?
Something.
Something lifts. Ooh. Ooh. What we got? Lifted right off. It's a little dirty. Look at that. Let's see inside there.
Ooh. That's an oil port right there.
An oil port's in there.
Riding on this little bearing.
Riding on that little bearing.
Which is all chewed up.
That little bearing's all screwed up too?
Yeah, that's all marred up. That's all marred up too.
Do you think it got dry? Look at the crap in there.
Crap in there.
What? That's so funny. Why does it float around in there?
Well, it's not supposed to.
There's bushings in there.
There's bushings. That's supposed to be solid.
Oh, those bronze bushings have failed us. That's what went on. The thing is made with bronze bushing that failed. Alright. Let's take apart the next part, which are these fancy torque bits. And we'll pull that cover off. I think we might be looking at maybe just a rebuild kit. I saw the